Hey everybody, Bigfoot here with Bigfoot Videos. So today is day 3 of my plumbing journey, and I'm going to work on getting this broken loose or opened up somehow, and then put my new plumbing junction point in, and then go ahead and get it all hooked up if I have time today, as long as this goes fairly smoothly. So without further ado, let's get into the clip. My original plan didn't go to plan, so I'm on plan, like, I guess it's considered plan C. I don't know how much I've verbalized that, but so I ended up having to put a rubber coupler, and they don't sell, or I couldn't find, at least at Lowe's, a 5" to 4". So I just slid out a triangular shaped piece so that I could get on this transition area, the angled section from 4" to 6" to get closer to size. And I just made sure to slit to where this hose clamp got up on the slit, and it sealed it back off, so there wouldn't have been any vapor gases getting out from the sewer system, which honestly it's not bad at all. Like, I literally don't smell anything. So anyway, yeah, the threads on this cap were just, I mean, you can see it looks like an old brass cap. Brass or copper or something, I don't know. It's obviously green, and it just, the threads were just, they had just become one with the other, with the female piece. So anyhow, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in here, then I'm gonna glue on my I guess it's called a an adapter from 4" to 2", and then I'll cap that off, and then I'll figure out how I'm gonna transition over into this once I know exactly where I'm at. So I have a pipe, concrete thing in the way, so this pipe won't come over anymore. And so I'm probably gonna have to cut it back here and turn it, and then come down into there. So we'll see. Like, share, and subscribe. Questions in the comment section. Enjoy. Just got everything tied together, and so this is my makeshift make do relief pipe. It actually goes back over here. I can't quite see it. I'll show it to you in a second. But this is what I had to do, because when I was originally got into this, I wasn't actually even working on this at the time. I realized the previous owner had done some, just I don't understand why he would do this, but he had the pipe that you just saw was actually not really there. He had this thing draining under the house, which is freaking crazy. So he already had some kind of a relief valve, and for whatever reason he had it draining under the house. So I went ahead and kind of did some kind of makeshift thing, best I could do at the time, just to get it to where it wasn't draining under the house. And then I installed these sanitary tees in both directions, which I did a little bit different than what I should have, but it's good enough. So that I could clean out both directions. So this pipe goes to my washing machine, which immediately comes out of the exterior wall and around the side of the house over here. And so it's currently pumping in, and it pumps up this pipe and then out, and then my sink drains in from here, and my dishwasher comes from here currently, and it would come up and out, because the original pipe went over there by the washing machine, which came from another newer pipe that connected. So that's the washing machine right there, and there's a line that runs underneath the ground right there and heads straight this way. The original washing machine was right here inside the house, and it came out, and then right here is where it junctions in from the new PVC line, which they tried connecting to the original 1.5 1.25 pipe, something super small. And I didn't realize it was cast iron over here. I thought it was PVC all the way out. I thought they'd redone the whole thing. I got over here to put in some clean outs, because I was getting my line was getting clogged up through here, I could tell, based on some other clean outs I'd put in. And that's when I realized it was some old iron pipe, or some kind of old cast iron pipe, actually, I believe. And it was just too bad. It was not worth saving. So I was like, I wasn't going to trench up all that line, because I don't have enough grade. I'd have to dig way too deep, and then I don't know what's going on at the driveway. I didn't want to have to tee in or dig under my driveway. So long story short, I'm going to check to see what's going on in this pipe. When I flush it, it should drain across over straight through the house that way. So the neighbors don't see me wondering what the heck I'm doing. I really don't care, but it's kind of funny. Anyway, so I just trenched under the house so I could put that pipe in on a straight line, and it basically just followed the grade of the land from one point to the other. I only trenched so I could see what the heck I was doing and get to it all and do it right. So it trenches from the house under that, by my grill and smoker there, and under the slab it comes over to this clean out here. So I'm gonna go flush some water through the system and see if it's coming through here nice and easy, and if it is, then I'm gonna run a load of laundry and see what happens. Then I'm gonna cap everything off and call it good until something floods. Hopefully that won't happen. It shouldn't. The only other thing I'm thinking I might potentially have to do is put in a one of those, I think they call them AVVs or AAVs, AAV, air admittance valve. And it's basically something you can put in, because these old homes didn't have venting pipes put in within 6 to 8 inches or 6 to 8 feet of each of the my appliances that have a drain system. So, which I probably will eventually do, but in the meantime, I'll install AAV within 6 to 8 feet of my washer and dryer, which will also serve, I think, for my sink. But I'm not really having any venting issues currently, with no venting at all, so it should just be fine, but we'll see. So, to be continued. I'll give you an update. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. Questions in the comment section.